everyone, Charmaine here with a video post for Cocoa Daisy and showing you my new scrap space. When I first started scrapbooking, I had all my supplies in a big plastic tub, and as time went on that tub got bigger and then I needed a table instead of the lounge room floor. And when we moved into this house, I was able to put out a trestle table and use this area as my scrap space. Some of the things that I've learned over time are there are three very important things when it comes to any creative space, and that is space, storage and light. This area has lovely morning sunshine and great light, and I also have a lamp that I have on my desk. So the light problem wasn't really a problem. Storage, over time again, I found different pieces that helped with the storage solution, and that's evolved, and some things have come and some things have gone, and I've had new things that I've found as well. The biggest problem that I had though was space, and that being table space, and not being able to create how I felt that I needed to, because I lacked in space and things just were a mess, and creative mess is different to desk mess. So my lovely husband Dave has been talking about for a long time building me a desk, and I wanted a desk that I could actually stand at rather than sit at. So we started with actually was the legs. The legs were from IKEA and they are adjustable. So it was perfect because we could do whatever height we wanted and we weren't restricted. The next thing was we found this frame for the bottom of the table, which is actually the internal part of a wall, the wall frame, and we found that at our local recycle shop. And then Dave bought this piece of wood that's on top, and that is actually a piece of wood that is used for flooring. And he put it all together and painted it up, and it fits perfectly. It's nice and long, so I've got great space for working as well as for putting all the bits and pieces that I want to use on a daily basis. Once it was installed, I had my laptop sitting here, and it was just like, well, that's another piece of space that I could be using, but I'd have to keep moving my laptop. So Dave, clever Dave, has installed this addition under the table, and it actually slides in and out, and has a leg that he's made to fold up. So that's the storage that I have for my laptop, so it can be tucked away when I'm not using it, and if I wanted I could swing the sewing machine around and have that on there, but I haven't had to do that yet. I just swing it around onto the table space. The shelves Dave bought me probably 2 or 3 Christmases ago now, and they've been another great way of moving things off the desk and up where I can use them. So if you watch one of my previous videos of my scrap room, when I've done a scrap room tour, you'll be able to see those things. Again, I love having space to have the silhouette out so I can just simply use it and that goes for the sewing machine too. I now have, before I would have the rubbish bin right next to me and put all my scraps in the rubbish bin. Now I have a bucket, a tub, a bowl, that's the word, a bowl sitting out so that I can just simply throw things in, and then I empty that over time. Some Project Life, Day in the Life cards that are now sitting on my desk, whereas before they were on a trolley. And I also have, that's one of the things I was going to show you. One of the things that Dave did with the desk was actually cut out some holes at the back so that I could have cords running in and out, and also have the lamp sitting. And he was very clever and had probably thought far too much about this desk. The lamp is actually on the side so that I don't have a shadow cast from the lamp. I can move that out of the way so that I do have full light. And there's another hole over in here which has a power board running through that one, so that I can now plug my heat gun and things like that into it, rather than taking the heat gun out to the kitchen, which is what I did previously. And I can also now have a phone charger there so that I can just have my phone sitting there. Not much has changed in these types of things, but what I do have that is also new now is this lovely pegboard. I've been wanting pegboard for, I can't tell you how long, and Dave will probably tell you more about that because I ask often. And we found, well, here's the funny story. We were at the recycling shop and Dave had spotted this sheets, or lots of sheets of, I think it's called Masonite, and he told the girls not to tell me about it, and I was walking past and I'm like, oh, it's blue and it's perfect. So we ended up bringing a sheet of it home, and Dave cut it in half, and we've put it side by side rather than how it was. And I've started putting some pegs on it and filling that up. So at the moment I have decorative scissors, my long arm stapler, some of my washi tape and some string. I've also got these two bags sitting up here. One has, in this bag is normally where this video camera stays, as well as the waterproof camera, and in this one is my camera lens. So pretty much everything else is as it was. These two tubs up the top here hold things that are new, so that I can just pull them out, and then anything that's a little bit older is put here. Over here hasn't changed much either, apart from at the moment there's normally two old tea trolleys that sit in this space, and I've pulled them out so that you can see this space a little bit better. When we painted the walls, I didn't feel like I could put anything back up on the walls because I wasn't quite sure what I wanted, so this bit took a little while to put back. So it's basically the same as what it was, just we've moved the nails to where we wanted them, as opposed to using the nails that were existing when we moved in. My typewriter still lives here on the bookcase, easy access when I need it. Then I've actually moved my calendar and pinboard. They were over on another wall and they're now over here. And we've also got new shelving, which I have actually used to put the girls' craft things in. The girls' craft things used to live in a big tub near the dining room, and so I've culled a lot and bought some new storage for them, and so their craft things are now in here, as well as card making and wrapping things. And then along the top, as you can see, I've got storage ready to refill. This tub of thickers, I love that green, and I wish I had more of those tubs from IKEA, but all my thickers are in there. I did have that sitting up on top of here because it was easy to get to, so that may move in the future. And in here I've also given it a nice big tidy up. So yes, cold a lot of different things. So there you go, that's my new scrap space. And I'll tell you a quick story about the orange. We weren't quite sure what colour to paint the walls. I talked about having yellow because I love yellow, and Dave and I were out at breakfast one morning when the girls weren't here, and we'd been talking about painting, and he said, well, how about burnt orange? So I did a quick look on Pinterest to see if the orange would actually work with what I had in mind, and sure enough it did, because Dave's good like that. So that's where the orange came from. And after breakfast we went and bought the paint and came home and started pulling everything apart, ready to go. So that's my new scrap area. Hope it inspires you to think of different ways that you can add light, space or storage to your creative area. Thanks for watching.
Wake up, open, sleepy eyes, stretch out, make up the bed now, sunlight, kissing your face again, breakfast, coffee is waiting, soap up, rinse all your cares away, toothbrush, keeping your mouth clean, dress up, walk out the front door, turn on the radio talk show. This is a brand new day, and it's getting better every single day. This is a brand new day, and I'm feeling better when you say love.